Hey, welcome back to my channel. I just woke up and I thought it was the perfect time to show you my easy everyday beauty routine. It is so quick, so simple, but these little tips and tricks are game changers. Before I get into it, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video if you're excited to see my everyday morning routine. Let's get into it. All right, so I've already washed my face, so I'm just gonna go right into skincare, and I keep it very simple in the morning. Basically, my main goal is to calm my skin. You can probably see I have a lot of natural redness in my skin, and so I've been using this Kiehl's Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil. It is incredible. It's for blemish prone skin, and it kind of takes that step out of needing to reduce tons of redness because it's going to make your makeup glide on super easy and calm your skin. So I would recommend a little bit of face oil before your makeup. It's going to make it look dewy, flawless, fresh. I just love it. So I'm just going to take a few drops, rub it in my hands, and just pat it into your skin. It is so important to prime your skin. I use Smashbox Photo Finish Redness Reducer. They have primers for all sorts of skin ailments, so find one that works for you and put this on before you put on any makeup because it's going to make a big difference. Just like a pea-sized amount. Next, we're gonna do foundation. On days when I wanna be super quick and easy, no fuss, I use stick foundation. So this is the bareMinerals Complexion Rescue. It's super hydrating, which is so important for the morning. And I use two shades. So I use a light shade. This is called Wheat. And then I also have this darker shade called Cinnamon that I'll just put a few speckles around just to warm up the complexion. It makes it so easy to get that like warm, cool complexion without having to use a ton of different products. So I'm just gonna put it in mostly my T-zone area, and then I'm gonna spread it outwards. Feeling better already. So I put this on, and then I'm just gonna take my darker one, which is a totally optional step, and just do a little bit where I might contour, just to make it a little bit warm. So you can tell, just super light. I'll show you up close. And now this is a game-changing tip. So I like to use a beauty sponge, but because it's the morning, I use one of my favorite serum mists. So you can use, you know, any essence or misting just to wet it. So I use the Skin Inc Pure Serum Mist. I just do a few sprays, rub it in, and then I will go ahead and just press this foundation into my skin. I try to avoid wiping or anything that's gonna like really move the skin around because I find my skin is really sensitive in the morning, so I just wanna keep it hydrated and luminous. This blends in super nice. And what I love about this foundation is it's buildable, so if you want more or more coverage, you can add on, but if not, it really does a nice job of putting a single layer over the skin. Next, I keep it super simple with concealer. I use the Clé de Peau Concealer. It has SPF 25 in it, and I am not going to do, you know, fully under my eyes or contouring or highlighting. I'm simply just going to put this where I have blemishes. So there's never a day where I don't use it, but just on the redder areas of my face that are still kind of standing out. Perfect, and now one of my favorite brushes to use, I will grab it. So I found this little concealer brush at Sephora. It does wonders for me. I love this. And I'm not rubbing it. You can tell I'm kind of just pressing it. So that's super important that you're not, you know, rubbing it into the skin, just kind of dotting it in with a really light hand. Perfect. Everything looks even, everything looks smooth. And now we're just gonna go ahead and kind of set it with a foundation powder. I am a huge fan of L'Oreal True Match. I've been using it for years. So I'm just gonna grab a powder brush. Let's see what I have in here. This looks good. So I'm just gonna swirl it around and tap it in. I mostly just do the T-zone area just because that's where makeup wears off on me, but you can totally do your whole face, but I really try to keep the areas that aren't as oily. I let them stay true because I only want to mattify the oily areas of my face, which is really my nose and my chin. Perfect. Okay. Next step is brows. So I typically use Anastasia Brow Wiz. I ran out, so I'm using NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Brunette. Brows are super important. Like, if I could give 2 tips or 2 steps that you should do if you do want to do a beauty routine in the morning, is make sure your eyebrows look snatched and that you use lip liner. Those are my 2 tips. So I'm just gonna brush them, and I'm going to really lightly fill them in. So nothing like too heavy, just keep a really light hand. Just wanna fill in the sparse areas. You just wanna keep it super natural. Brush through to blend. My eyebrows truly have a mind of their own, so after I fill them in, I take brow gel just to hold them in place. Perfect, and we are almost there. We're just gonna warm up the face, mascara, lips, we're out of here. So I use Hoola Bronzer, love this one. And I'm gonna use a big brush because we're not gonna really contour as much as we're just gonna warm the face up. I love this bronzer because it's super blendable. So even if you put a little bit too much, you can just kind of buff it there. I am just gonna take a smaller contour brush and just go down the sides of my nose super light. So I'm not really contouring, I'm just like taking a smaller brush just so it blends out a little bit better on the nose area. Blend everything kind of one more time. All right, next is blush. I've kind of switched over to this Anastasia Trio. It's really pretty, and I take a kabuki brush, which looks like this, and then all I do is I swipe across all 3, and then I just go up my cheek. Super easy. A lot of people wait to the end, but this is the point when I spray, because for some reason when I spray with mascara on, it just messes up my mascara. So I take Urban Decay All Nighter. This is gonna keep your makeup in place all day, and I spray it all over my face. Take that beauty blender and just bounce it in. And this kind of melts all the makeup together, which is so nice. Such an important step. And I do not want my makeup to get on my clothes once I change into my clothes for the day. My favorite part is here, lips. I think lip liner is so important. It's one of those things that can totally transform your face and your look. I love this Urban Decay Stark Naked. It matches my lip color and it's super natural for every day. So I just like to follow the line of my lips, and some people like to go a little bit over or a little bit under, but for me, I go right on the exact line of my lips. And as you can see, once I trace around, I start to fill it in. You can probably already see a huge difference. And then this is what I keep in my purse with me every day. This is the Clarins Insta Light, and I believe this is color number 6. Honestly, it's like a chapstick and a beautiful lip gloss all in one. Last step for me is lashes. I don't do any eyeshadow during the day. I just like to keep it super simple. Grab my eyelash curler. I used to never curl my lashes, and I have found it makes you look so much more awake, and it really completes the look. And then I am just gonna go in with my Giorgio Armani mascara and do 2 coats, super light. I love like natural wispy look for daytime. I just think it looks really beautiful and natural. So when I was putting it on, I got a little twitch and it got under my eye. So we're just gonna let it dry. It's super easy to flake off. Don't panic. All right, so I've kind of let this dry, and I'm gonna take that concealer brush and I'm just going to flick it and let it buff off, and it'll come right off. Perfect. So that's it for makeup. Super natural, super easy. I just like to make my skin tone look even. I like to warm up my complexion a little bit, and I like to define my brows, eyes, and lips. So when you're doing your routine, just keep that in mind. It's all about being natural and putting on makeup that's gonna wear well throughout the day and not look crazy midday. So lastly, I wanna show you hair because, okay, so you can see my hair is like pulled back. I meant to wash it last night. I didn't get a chance to. I wanna wear it down today, and it's kind of greasy and bent up in here. So I'm gonna show you how to fix this hair and make it look much better. So first step is I'm just going to take it down. Don't be afraid. Okay, I want to show you what we are working with here. Okay, so this hair is really crazy and it's pretty greasy and pretty messy. So I am going to take a dry shampoo. This one is Kevin Murphy Fresh Hair. It was highly recommended to me by my hair colorist I went to in LA. He is really knowledgeable and it smells really good. So you want to shake it, really important. And then I'm gonna show you the areas it's important to spray your dry shampoo. So first off, down the middle. And you wanna hold it about 6 inches away. Don't hold it too close, and just get like a really light coat. And don't be alarmed about the whiteness because that will go away. Then you wanna pull your hair back and do it down the front. And then you want to get a little bit deeper and find the areas within the scalp that are a little greasy. So for me, that's always going to be that kind of first layer. And you can really put it anywhere you want. This is just kind of what works for me. Anywhere where you notice it's kind of greasy and it doesn't have a lot of loose movement. Avoid spraying it on the body of the hair because you want to keep your hair moisturized and just like really soft, and this will dry it out, of course, dry shampoo. So then we're going to go ahead and leave it on for about 30 seconds to a minute. So just hang out here like this. Once it's kind of dried in there, you want to go ahead and massage it like you would shampoo your hair. So I'm just going to go ahead and just give my head a little scalp massage. And you can see all the white stuff kind of went away. And then I would recommend flipping over, getting some volume back in the hair. Okay, so now that you've cleaned your hair a little bit, you're gonna go ahead and take a, just, you know, your everyday brush. I love this wet brush from, the brand is Wet Brush. And you're just gonna go ahead and brush it through. Get a nice brush on your hair. Start at the ends and work your way up. And then just go ahead and style it where you want it. Kind of want a side part today. And then this is like a little trick so you don't have to get multiple products. Take a little bit of that face oil, or if you have a hair oil you like, just a teeny tiny bit. Rub it in your hands and just rub it through the ends just to give your hair a little bit of moisture, just because that dry shampoo can be so drying, but don't put it on your scalp. And just like that, we are totally ready for the day. And I want to show you a little bonus tip. Once you're all done, if you want to add a little sparkle to your life, you can take a little bit of highlighter and just put it in the corners of your eye. It's gonna make you look really awake. Just like that, we are ready for the day. I hope you learned some amazing tips and tricks in this video and things that you'll use in your everyday routine. Make sure to leave me a comment below and let me know what your favorite part of the routine is. I would love to hear from you. And also make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. I hope you have an amazing day. And like I always say, spread love and positivity wherever you go. Bye.